Why does fat seem to love the belly so much? You can gain fat in different parts of your body, but for a lot of people, the stomach is one of the first places they notice it. So why there? Why not the arms? Why not the hands? Why does the belly seem to be such a common place for the body to store extra fat? The answer is more interesting than just, you ate too much. Your body stores fat because that energy may be useful later. Think of it like a backup supply. When your body gets more energy than it uses over time, some of that extra energy can be stored as fat. And there is a reason for that. Body fat is not just sitting there for no reason. It is stored energy. When food is available, your body can save some extra energy for later. And when there is less energy coming in from food, the body can start using more of that stored energy. The fat does not simply disappear all at once. The body slowly releases energy from those fat stores and uses it to help keep things running. So body fat is part of a backup system, a system that helps the body keep going when energy is harder to get. But here's the important part. Your body does not spread that fat evenly everywhere. Some people store more around the belly. Others store more around the hips, thighs, face, or other areas. And a lot of that comes down to your body's natural pattern. In other words, genetics can play a big role. Your body may simply be more likely to store fat in certain places. That is why two people can eat similar foods, live similar lives, and still carry fat very differently. But belly fat is also not all the same. Some of it sits just under the skin. That is the softer fat you can usually pinch. But some fat sits deeper inside the belly, around the organs. So when people say belly fat, they may actually be talking about more than one type. Hormones also matter. They can affect where the body is more likely to store fat. That is one reason fat patterns can be different from one person to another. It is also one reason those patterns can change with age. You may notice that your body stores fat differently now than it did years ago. Maybe you used to gain it more evenly. Now it seems to show up around the waist first. That can happen because the body changes over time. Hormone levels change, muscle mass can change. The way the body uses energy can change too. So even when your daily habits feel almost the same, your body may not respond exactly the same way it used to. And here is something a lot of people get wrong. Eating one certain food does not mean that food goes straight to your belly. Your body does not eat a slice of pizza and say, send this directly to the stomach. It does not work like that. Your body takes in energy. It uses what it needs. And if there is extra energy over time, some of it may be stored. Where that fat shows up depends on your own body. Your genes matter. Your hormones matter. Your age matters. And so does the way your body uses and stores energy. That is why one person may notice fat around the belly first. Another may notice it in the face. Another may notice it in the hips or legs. The body does not use the same storage pattern for everyone. So why does fat often collect around the belly? For many people, that is simply one of the places the body is naturally more likely to store extra energy. It is not always because of one food. It is not because of one bad day. And it is not because the body suddenly forgot what it was doing. It is a mix of your biology, your age, your hormones, and the way your body is built. So the next time you wonder why the belly seems to be such a common storage spot, remember this: your body has its own map. And for many people, the belly is one of the places marked for storage.